Hi there, Tyler Jeffcoat with Seller Accountant, and welcome to the final video of our series, The Cost of E-commerce Accounting. Just want to mention this again. If you've enjoyed this series, it would actually really help me out if you would like it or subscribe to our channel here. For no other reason than that we're probably better at accounting than we are at marketing, and we'd love to get this content out to other sellers that it might serve. But this has been a fun series because we've been talking through what does it take to do the e-commerce accounting correctly. That was part one. Part two was about what drives cost. What is it that makes a business more complex? We realized it's less about number of transactions and more about sales channels and number of SKUs and that kind of complexity. The third video was really about, okay, I've got a mindset where I may want to go ahead and outsource my accounting or my bookkeeping. What do I need to do? How can I prepare and check a few things off my list, like understanding the flow of inventory, picking the right banking situation, and then freeing my mind of needing to control every detail of the bookkeeping so that when I partner with a group, it's a successful relationship. And now in the kind of payoff video here, I think just brass tacks, what is it that I should expect as a seller to pay when I outsource my accounting? Tyler, I think I know what it would cost to, maybe hire an hourly VA. I think I know what it might cost in my market. I think a bookkeeper here in the States is about a $35,000 to $45,000 a year job. So I think I understand that part of it. But what if I was going to outsource to a firm like yours? And so let me talk to you about how different accounting firms choose to do their pricing. And then I'll tell you kind of broadly speaking what the costs tend to be. So first of all, when you deal with an accounting firm or a teammate, you're either going to be charged on an hourly basis. In other words, they're billing you for the time and materials needed to complete the job at some billable rate. That's kind of the classic accounting firm model. I personally don't like this model. I really feel like there's danger in incentivizing the people you work with to be slow and inefficient. It's almost like if I had employees, and Seller Accountant has a little over 20 employees at this point, if I was going to incentivize my slowest employee versus saying, why don't we do this right? Why don't we deliver the highest level of value? And so for that reason, Seller Accountant chooses the kind of second option, which would be, let's understand what's going to be needed to kind of budget this project, and let's give the client the assurance of never being surprised by what the bill is at the end of the month. It's going to be the same bill each month. It's a fixed price. Now, if the business doubles or there's 3 new sales channels added, of course, we'll take another look at the accounting and give you a new fixed price, right? You triple the number of SKUs, that kind of thing. But each month should never be a surprise when you're looking for a single deliverable. I don't want you to pay for the labor pains. I want you to pay for the baby, right? This idea, I want to understand what the value to me is as the CEO, and I want to be less concerned about how long it took you to generate that value. I want to be more concerned about the quality and the presence of the value. So that's my philosophy on charging, but you'll see accounting firms that do it either way. Once you decide to outsource it, you're going to have 2 elements. I'm sorry, but you're not calling Seller Accountant if your books are in great shape. They're normally a bit of a hot mess if you're trying to bring on an outsourced firm. And so 99 out of 100 times, my team is having to go back and do some kind of a upfront project for the cleanup. So kind of part A of our engagement, if you're going to hire Seller Accountant, is you're going to pay to clean some books up, right? We're either transitioning you into QuickBooks Online or we're taking an existing QuickBooks Online and picking some date. We'll agree. In my opinion, this is normally kind of back to the last tax day. So if you've filed 2020 taxes already, let's just go back to January 1st of 2021 and bring you forward, that kind of thing. And so those projects range in size. We tend to discount them pretty heavily at Seller Accountant because we only do them for our recurring clients. But that may be $500, $5,000, $10,000. It just depends on how complicated and how many months of cleanup you're going to need to have done. That's a one-off. And then you're going to have some kind of a recurring charge. Again, if you choose Seller Accountant, that recurring charge is going to be in the form of a fixed agreed upon price each month. And Seller Accountant doesn't operate on a contract. We're just going to bill you on the first of each month. Or we have some clients that prefer to get billed a smaller amount at the beginning of each week. But then the client can walk away and own their system, at any point, and so our job is to earn your business each week or each month, frankly. And so again, those costs, so for Seller Accountant, I'm being transparent here, but for Seller Accountant, our average client pays about $1,200 per month. It's getting a little bit higher, to be honest with you, maybe $1,200 to $1,300 per month. But we have clients that pay $6,000 a month, and we have clients that are really simple, single channel, very small SKU count that are closer to the $700, $650 a month kind of range. And so you may see price point all over the map. and there may be other accounting firms that, first of all, there are other accounting firms that could probably do it cheaper, but very few firms in the country do it as well as Seller Accountant does. So anyway, I just want to be transparent with you on how the pricing works. In terms of the process, you'll book a discovery call with Seller Accountant. You'll talk to one of our experts. We'll get some access to a little bit of data from you so that the way we can give you that fixed price is to understand exactly what you have going on now. So we'll sign an NDA, get access to a little bit of data, give you a customized kind of proposal to say, hey, here's what it's going to take to get this right to where you'll have investor grade financials, your bookkeeping's an easy button, and here's the fixed pricing that we're willing to honor to let you do it that way. And so that's how Seller Accountant works. I think other firms that are really niched in the space probably operate pretty similarly. And so with that, let me close the series just with an offer here. I would love to personally talk to you. So you're busy, I'm busy. But my commitment to you is if you reach out to Seller Accountant, someone from my team is going to help you get probably on my calendar personally, because I'm having my assistant do that through this video series. And I'd love to learn about your business. And if we can help you, I'd love to try to find ways to partner with you. If not, that's okay. I hope this series has helped you understand the cost of e-commerce accounting, how to do it correctly, and how to properly outsource it. Thank you for your time. Take care.